last statement about shoveling was entirely unnecessary. Ellen and her friends had done enough shoveling to last a lifetime, though it usually involved either lost treasure or a body. "This place is incredible," Tanya said, looking around the spacious interior as they entered. "I love your Christmas tree. It's beautiful." The tree stood at least 10 feet high in the open floor plan next to the dining room and the floor-to-ceiling windows. Decorated in blue and white with white crocheted snowflakes, blue glass ornaments, and cheerful lights, the tree was a breathtaking centerpiece to the room. "Let me give you a tour," Robin offered. "You'll see why we fell in love with it. All 6,000 square feet. As they walked through the residence, Robin pointed out the features of the 5-bedroom, 6-bathroom modern home, with its hardwood floors, high cedar ceilings, and sleek chrome pendant lights. Large windows offered stunning views of Telluride's iconic Box Canyon and its soaring peaks and cascading waterfalls. "The house was formed with 3 horizontal glass pavilions stepped into the mountainside," Robin explained. "The living areas are on this floor, and the bedrooms are upstairs, all but the master. It's downstairs with the game room." "It's a split level?" Ellen asked. "Yes, with the windows downstairs providing a different vantage point," Ken explained. "You really do get a 360-degree view of the surrounding area." "It's like living in a postcard," Sue said, her voice full of awe. "Or a snow globe," Ellen chimed in. Robin smiled. "That's exactly how we feel. The home is adjacent to open space and national forest land, so we have unobstructed views all around us. Look east and you'll see Ingram and Bridal Veil Falls, the longest free-flowing waterfall in Colorado. And to the south, you can watch the snow slough off the steep faces of Ballard Mountain." "Not to mention the towering aspens and firs," Tanya pointed out. "I can't believe how beautiful it is," Ellen said, taking in the panoramic views. "No wonder you want to keep it." The main floor had no interior walls, and 2 of the adjacent exterior walls were made of floor-to-ceiling windows. The other 2 adjacent exterior walls, cut into the mountainside, had no windows. The sleek kitchen, with its oak cabinets, stainless steel appliances, and black granite island, occupied one wall, and a fireplace and television adorned the other. A long dining table for 8 was situated between 2 living areas, one grouped around the fireplace and another across the kitchen, with its rectangular chandelier creating a visual separation of the spaces. Ellen followed Robin and her friends to the left of the kitchen, where there was a stairwell at the intersection of the 2 exterior walls that were cut into the mountainside. "My uncle lived here his whole life, and my grandparents before him. Well, not in this particular structure," Robin explained as she led the way. "They lived in a much smaller log cabin on this very spot, and my uncle too, until 5 years ago, when he razed the cabin and erected this in its place." "He did an incredible job," Tanya observed, looking around in admiration as they reached the game room, complete with a pool table, gym, lounge area, and mounted television. Just outside on an expansive terrace was a hot tub, fire pit, and outdoor furniture. "The primary bedroom is through here." Ken gestured for them to enter before him. Unlike the main floor, the basement was divided in half by an interior wall, with the game room on one side and the primary suite on the other. The bathtub was perched right next to a wall of windows with glorious views of cascading falls in the distance. "What a dream," Ellen said, wondering if she and Brian should think about moving to Colorado. They followed Robin up the stairs to the top floor, where she showed them an office and 4 other bedrooms, all with amazing views, even from the bathtubs. "Feel free to sleep wherever you want," Ken said. "Our casa is su casa." "Gracias," Tanya said. As they made their way back to the main floor, Robin said, "When my uncle died 6 months ago, he left this all to me, having no children of his own. He also left me a note that I'd like you to read." Once they were back in the main living area, where the children were playing with Mosby on the sofa, Robin handed a piece of paper to Sue, who read it aloud. "Dearest Robin, I leave you my legacy, and hope you and your family will enjoy it as I have. However, you must recall from your childhood that another presence lives here too. You might remember nightmares, loud noises, and objects falling. I believed leveling the place and starting over might rid me of the curse, but it remained even after the new construction. If you can't share this gorgeous piece of heaven..."